Pro. That's right, we have another set of earbuds that we need to determine, are they worth your time? Spoiler alert, yeah. You want to take a look at these. Stay tuned to the video. What's up, people? This your boy Viper, the man about tech, captain of Team Apple, baby. Back again for the video. And if you're new here, I help you better understand and connect with the technology around you. So if that's something that you're interested in, hit the like button, but more importantly, hit subscribe, because who else is cutting a tech video like a WWE promo? So, Beat Fit Pro. Let's start with the case, right? This is a nice hard shell case, very compact, very light, looks good. Note, these actually come in several colors. I have the red and black here. I'll put up some of the other colors in B-roll right here, but this is the color I have. And one of the cool things about this case is that if you turn it to the back here, I don't know if you can see it with the lighting, but this case charges via USB Type-C. Let me repeat that for the people in the back. The Beat Fit Pro charge via USB Type-C. Now, why am I harping on this real quick? Because I have the AirPods Pro somewhere, I don't know where they are right now, but they charge via Lightning. Tim Cook, Apple, why can we not have one unified charging solution for all of our Apple devices? Why is there Lightning, USB Type-C, MagSafe, Inductive, Dollar Store, Peaktree? Why? We need one, Tim Cook, but I digress. Once you get past the charging situation, the playback per individual earbud allows to 6 hours with active noise cancellation turned on, or 7 hours without, because these have active noise cancellation and transparency mode, which I'll get into later on. You can also get a quick charge. You can charge them up for 5 minutes, and that will get you 1 hour playback. So we have multiple charging options with the Beat Fit Pro, and that is a good look. But once we get past the case and how good it looks, open it up, and voila! Oh boy, look how sleek and sexy the Beat Fit Pro look. Just so sleek, so smooth. I love it. And then you take them out and you put them in your ear. But before we get to that, look at that earwig. And that earwig is very, very important. Why? Because the earwig is what keeps it in your ear. And I'll talk more about that here in a moment. Let me put them in the ear. You do them, put them in the ear, and then you do the chubby shaker twist. Gotta twist them out, baby. Gotta twist them in. Or twist them in, I should say. Twist them in, yeah. Twist them in. Once you twist them in, you are good to go. Now, they come with several ear tips, so make sure you get the best tip possible to fit your ears, because that's going to account for the how good the noise cancellation you get on these earbuds is. Also, it accounts for your level of comfort over an extended period of wearing these earbuds. Now, for me, I've tried different ear tips. They come with like 3 different sizes, but for whatever reason, I can't get the best comfort with these. I can't wear these for a really long time, but I can wear them long enough to go to the gym and do a little clanging, banging, build your muscles up, become Iron Vibe Tyson. Also, with wearing these to the gym, you can do that because these come with an IPX4 rating, which means they are sweat and water resistant. So take them to the gym, the beach, do what you gotta do with the Beat Fit Pro. One of the cool things about the Beat Fit Pro is that they have onboard volume controls. They have a button, an actual button. Like if you click on the back of the earbud, you could actually hear the button click. That is amazing. With the AirPods and that little stem thing trying to touchy, no touchy, that was trash. No, but button, a clickable button on the Beat Fit Pro, definitely legit Apple. We like that. Now, you have different ways that you could customize what the buttons do. Well, not much, but they can either control active noise cancellation or transparency, or what I like, you could use them to control the volume up and down. I cannot tell you how good it is, how sweet it is to have onboard volume controls on these earbuds. So once we get past the look, feel, features, and all that stuff, Viper, how do they sound? And these have thump. They definitely have more thump than the AirPods Pro. I'll be bass all up in your face, just hit you, bow, bow, bow. Oh, I love it. But I'm a bass head. It might not be for you. I mean, check it out. It is a Beats product, okay? You know when you pick up a pair of Beats headphones or a Beats earbuds, you are getting that bass. And with these headphones, you are definitely getting bass. It's not overpowering bass, but it comes very, very close. But you can still hear the vocals. You can still hear the highs and the mids and all that stuff. But the bass is the order of the day with the Beat Fit Pro, and especially when you're in the gym and you want your heart thumping and you want to be at your absolute peak athlete in the gym, bass is what you want, and the Beat Fit Pro deliver. So, about that active noise cancellation and transparency mode. Oh, yeah, I dig it. Now, listen, you all. The active noise cancellation on the Beat Fit Pro is definitely A1. It's on par with the AirPods Pro. It might even be a little bit better than the AirPods Pro because of the ear wing and how it fits better. Now, as far as the transparency mode goes, I would say it's on par. The AirPods Pro might be slightly better, but either way, you're getting A1 active noise cancellation, A1 transparency mode, and those are modes that you could definitely take with you on the go, especially if you're in the gym clanging and banging. That noise cancellation will come in handy if somebody's playing some moo-foo-foo-foo in the gym and you ain't about that life. Go! Turn it on and you are in the building. And I didn't even mention the fact that, of course, these being an Apple pair of earbuds, they have that spatial audio with head tracking that I was raving about on my last video with the AirPods Max. Guess what? These have the same thing. Now, obviously, it's not as immersive as the AirPods Max because those are set up over-ear headphones and these are earbuds, but make no mistake, baby. You still get that banging Dolby Atmos spatial audio with head tracking if you have iOS 15 on the Beat Fit Pro, so get ready to have your mind blown. So, I realized throughout this video that I have not talked about taking and making phone calls on the Beat Fit Pro. So this audio that you're hearing for the next few minutes is going to be directly from the Beat Fit Pro. Now, obviously, whether you're clanging and banging in the gym or you're out and about, chances are you're going to take a phone call, maybe FaceTime somebody, or use Twitter Spaces, Clubhouse, and the like. So this is the audio quality that you can expect to get from the Beat Fit Pro. Now, I have to be careful not to go into viper mode like this because when I do, it distorts the microphone. But if I dial back down to some suboptimal human office level worker voice like this, you should experience peak audio microphone performance and a voice just like this one right here. One more cool thing about these Beat Fit Pro. They were made to work with Android devices right out the box. So basically, you open up the case and you pair them by holding on to that button in the inner of the case, and then you can pair them with any Android device, and there's actually a Beat Fit app on Android. And in the app, you can do things like change the name of your earbuds, you can toggle whether or not automatic ear detection is on, you can change the functions of the onboard buttons. So you can do a few things in that app. Now, you're not going to get all the features that you would get from Apple devices like the automatic switching and all that good stuff that we have grown accustomed to in the Apple ecosystem. But just having some functionality for Android users with the Beat Fit Pro, definitely legit. They sound good. Android users, you should definitely consider these because they are worth your time. If you have a $199 hole burning in your wallet, there's an Amazon link in the description down there for you. Go to Amazon, grab you a pair, and let the Viper know what you think. Or maybe you're not an earbud person and you want a pair of over-ear headphones. Bam! I just did a video about the AirPods Max. Check it out and come back for more.